So here we go again. I'm just going to share the screen, show you the image that I'm working from again. There you are. It's just a small. That's the image I'm working from. Like I was saying, it's all sort of blue, isn't it? But I might see what I'm going to do. Okay. Right. Stop share. Here we are. So there's the sea. It hasn't completely dried off yet. So I'm doing this all. It really doesn't take long to dry off, but because I'm working on the sea, that's fine. You can move on fairly quickly. I've got this blue theme on the image, haven't I? I'm probably going to go with it, but I'm going to sort of spice it up a bit with a tiny bit of pinky, reddy, and yellow and see what happens. So this time, I'm going to really, for the sea, we can be really adventurous. All I want to do is get the sea down. So I'm going to use the blue. It doesn't matter if a bit of yellow goes in because we can have it slightly greeny. Sometimes I go for big greenies, as you can see down there, if you can see that. No, you can't, can you? Yeah, there, I guess. That painting up there, it's got yellows and greens and all sorts, which generally, but this picture's, I really like what's happened. That's the thing. As you start to put your marks down, it will suggest where it's going. What we tend to do is a mistake is decide where we're going to go before we do it. Oh, I've heard that one before. It's a useful. See, the whole thing with painting, actually, we can use it to reflect on the way we tackle pretty well everything. So it's really useful to try and let go of our habitual way of doing things and follow our instinct. For the particular style of painting that I do and I'm showing you, that's what it's about. It's about using your instinct, letting it go, letting it be free. So I've got some white down there. So I'm going to put some little bits of yellow in here just to very pale blue at the moment. There we go. So plenty of water. This canvas is really soaking it up. Soaking up. There we go. And so like I want to keep the darker blue at the back and this. So it doesn't matter if I go beyond where it actually goes at this stage again. Just putting some layers on that. It's just about giving it a bit of depth and variation, really. Like, there you go. You see, sort of just like, I'm looking for I want to keep the calmness of the image. My temptation always is to go for the rough. A bit of rough sea. I really like it. It's like emotion. I find it a great release. But this particular painting is telling me that what I experienced on Worthing Beach was this beauty and calmness. I've got a long relationship with Worthing. I used to live in Bognor when I grew up, and I've always lived by the sea, so it's always coming back to painting the sea. It's portraits or the sea. The land is, I don't know, it's not just, I'm learning to do the land. I'm a sea painter, really, from portraits, I think. Is my, so there. There's just a basic wash there. There's a basic wash. Got a fuzzy pier. I've lost this, but I know where I want it. It's just this. I want this here, really. I want to keep that as a focal point. So there you go. There's a sea. And for the foreground, I'm just going to get some yellow and red, orangey, an orangey feel for the oh, I just need to put my image in there. So I don't know where it went off. There we are. Yeah, it's sort of, I'm going for an orangey, breakwatery thing. So the shape, I'm not going to worry too much about the shape at this point. It's more about where the marks are. So, you know, to give it this. Maybe another bit there. Quite like the orange. See, this orangey, pinky type feel isn't necessarily accurate to the image, but it really, your pinks and your blues and your greens and stuff really work nicely together. And so my beach is like, I'm just going to get a bit more yellow. I'm just going to have like, yeah, it's sunny. It's sort of, it's just sunny everywhere at the moment, isn't it? So I'm just giving an idea of where the beach is. It's bright, it's sunny. Could be there. So there's a bit of beach there. Then I'm just gonna to finish off, like covering my canvas. I'm just gonna have, I'm looking at my image, which is on the computer. There's a bit of white bits. So I tend to look at it from a distance. So I'm not trying to be accurate. I'm just trying to have a rough idea where the parts of this pier might be as the light shines through there. And then I just want to put a dark mark down here again with my smaller brush. Where have I put it? Oh yeah, smaller brush. It's a small brush, a little fine brush, just to do. I wouldn't normally do this sort of detail at this stage, but I just want to show you. That's got like a bell thing over there, I think. Not quite sure what it is. I think it's going to be red as well, this. Because red, you know, for the final marks, little bits of red, little bits of bright white and stuff really put some magic into the image. But this is the first shot, okay? I'm just going to go and have a look like I do. Ginger Rogers. Just make it. It's already looking really nice. I've got what I saw. You could even get away with it as it stands. Like I say, I start to fall in love with it straight away. What happens now, though, is the paint will dry over the next few hours completely. A lot of the pigment with acrylics fades and sinks in. You can spend a lot of money on acrylic paint. Well, not a lot of money, but more money on high quality acrylics that don't lose their pigments and stuff, which later on is really worth doing. But the whole idea of this is that's what happens. It will soak in. It will, when you get that shine and it's still wet and it first goes on the canvas, it sets off this magic inside, and that's what's important. It's that you start to really want to paint, and that's how we get to continue painting. So it's like not giving up. It's like going, if this is going to be a fantastic painting, it's going to get there. So I'm liking where this is going. it's already reminding me of Worthing on a sunny day on Sunday, the 24th of June. Calm sea, just I could just have sat down there and not gone to the meeting I went to. But I enjoyed the meeting too. So that's about it, really. That's where we want to get to in the first week of painting. Is make our center point, make our first marks, and fill up all the different parts. No detail, just where things are. And make this relationship with the canvas with us, so we know, oh yeah, actually that is where it is. Or even if we put the marks on and we're going, we leave it a day and we go back and we go, it doesn't matter, that's fine. Because what we've done, and we've taken the action, we've made a statement, we started to say something, we started to build up this relationship, we started the whole wonderful journey of painting and sharing our life with others. Thank you.